It's been a while.
Yeah.
Here with my man, Coach Anthony. How's it going, man?
Yeah, it's good, man. Happy to be over here at Bosie's Dungeon, man, getting some quality work with some of the best fighters in the area, so it's dope.
All right. What is it, about last year you started your own gym?
Yeah, it's been about, I would say about almost a year. I got the building a year ago, but yeah, we've been open like 8 months.
How's that going?
It's going great, man. I got a great group of people, great members. I got some nice amateur talent, so everything's building.
Let them know where to find you at.
You can actually find me at caboxing.com. That's the website. caboxing.com is the gym, and then CA Boxing on Instagram, Coach Anthony on Instagram. You can check out my work.
Now, do you still do online stuff, or you more like in person?
You know what, man? I'm trying to get back pushing the online stuff more now. I kind of took a hiatus from the online stuff. I mean, I still sell my courses, CoachAnthonyBoxing.com. You can go ahead and get all the courses that I made over the previous decade. And of course, my YouTube channel, Coach Anthony Boxing, where I teach boxing instructionals and stuff, so you can get an idea how I teach. But for the most part, man, I've just been grinding with the amateurs I got, focused on the gym, membership, stuff like that.
Okay. Big weekend of boxing, a lot of fights. We'll start with the fight that didn't happen. Keyshawn Davis, Edwin De Los Santos, fight that I was looking forward to. Not necessarily 50-50, but definitely intriguing. We didn't get it. Keyshawn missed weight. What was your thoughts on like the fight not happening and the whole missing of the weight?
Yeah, man, I just think I think it's pretty obvious, man. It was unprofessional. You know, Keyshawn Davis is a professional. You know, he's been fighting, you know, at the top level of boxing, you know, for quite some time now. He should understand that he should make weight, and to come 4 pounds overweight is inexcusable, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, with all the talking and all the build-up and everything that you've been doing to try to get attention to your name, and then that's how you show up, man, it's kind of crazy, you know what I mean?
Now, I'm not a fighter, right? But 4.3, does that mean you even tried, or you were like super heavy when you started camp?
I mean, I think he tried, but I don't think he gave it all he had, you know what I'm saying? So he definitely tried, but at the end of the day, he wasn't willing to go past that barrier that you need to, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to making weight. And every fighter has to deal with that, you know what I mean, at some point in their career, especially at the world-class level. So he just showed that he just didn't really care.
Now, do you think this is something that's going to follow him throughout his career? Like, is that something that sticks with you?
I mean, if it continues, obviously, I think everybody gets a pass, you know what I mean? I think everybody deserves to get a second chance, you know what I mean? If you go out there and you don't make the weight, I mean, I understand that it's not easy, you feel me? But at the end of the day, you got to just with the attention that he brought on himself, with all the tactics and the antics leading up to the fight, talking to Abdullah Mason aggressively and all this stuff, and just acting as if he was going to steamroll De Los Santos, and then you come in and you show up overweight. It shows a little disrespect to the sport, and I think people now are going to have that one eye open when they say he's going to fight. They're going to kind of, you know, question his discipline.
Some people feel like he might have did it strategically, being that Edwin De Los Santos is looked at as one of the biggest punchers at 35. Could that be the case?
I mean, I would hope not, man. I would hope that that's not how he's thinking, you feel me? But if he is, you feel me, it backfired, you know? And it's like, and it goes to show, like, how much do you believe in yourself?
Fighter that you've known for a while, Nahir Albright, defeats Kelvin Davis, majority decision. This is like first fight at like 140 since his debut.
Right.
What'd you think of the performance?
Man, I thought he did great, man. Very proud of him. I've been watching him for a long time. Obviously, he's from the area, and I'm just super proud of him.
Now, Kelvin is a real big 140,
yeah.
But in a puncher, in the pockets, there was times where Wu hurt him, not just once, not just twice, right? Did that surprise you?
No, it didn't surprise me at all, honestly, man. I knew that Wu was a live dog in the fight. A lot of people was counting him out because of his previous losses, but he's always been a guy who's been a difficult guy to beat, a rugged guy. He's been proving that already. This ain't his first time giving guys difficult fights, so I wasn't surprised at all. I was just pleased that when he did hurt him, he continued to stay on him, and he didn't just like let his foot off the gas like you've seen some fighters do in the past. He believed in himself throughout the whole fight, and he finished the job.
What was the key to Wu's victory? Like, what did you see technically?
He just didn't cooperate, you know, and a lot of the times when guys are fighting the A-side opponent, guys cooperate and guys allow the other guy to dictate, and they kind of fall into the whole thing like, I'm not supposed to win, I'm just here to show up. And he didn't feel that way. He went in there with the intentions to win, and it shows that when you believe in yourself in boxing and you don't look at another guy and you don't glorify another guy too much due to his, you know, his last name or his promotion, that you got a chance if you go out there and do what you're supposed to do.
Now, he normally campaigns at 35 and makes 35 fairly well. He fought at 40, came in, I think, 138 and only rehydrated to 142. But now he's top 15 at 140 and felt good, felt strong at the weight. What should he do? Should he stay at 135 or should he stay at 40?
I mean, he just fought at 40, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he looked good, man. I mean, he probably feels nice and strong. He doesn't have to cut as much weight. I say he stays right there. Why not? You know, he proved that he can fight at a division. So, I mean, if his body feels strong there, stay there.
All right. What kind of clouded the victory, which was, you know, a great upset, was what came after, right? All hell broke loose back in the locker room and in the hallway. What's your thoughts on that, if you want to give your thoughts?
I don't know exactly what transpired, right? So looking from the outside in, it looks corny. I'm gonna keep it a stack. If you went out there and you just jumped on him because he beat your brother, and then y'all, you know, that's how y'all took the loss, that's 100% corny. You know what I mean? And I can't respect that. But I don't know what actually happened. I don't know what was said. I don't know what's going on. So I'm just speculating. But based off the whole situation, it doesn't look good for the brothers, because at the end of the day, you didn't make the weight. Then your brother went out there and lost, and now y'all jumping a guy who won, who's a humble kid, who's always just showed up, done his job as a professional, and now y'all jumping him. It just looks bad all across the board.
It was a rough weekend for Keyshawn Davis. Is this something that can be recovered from, as far as the court of public opinion?
I mean, I think so. I mean, we're in a day and age, man, where you could damn near recover from anything, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I've seen, I mean, all types of shit that you're like, this guy ain't gonna recover, and the next thing you know, he recovers from it. You feel me? So, for me, yes, I think he could recover. However, I think that people are definitely gonna use this against him in the short term, and they're gonna bring this up in the short term. And depending on how he moves forward with his career is what's gonna determine how long we remember this.